This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun. This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Toy Anxiety. My name is Craig Goldberg. Welcome to the show. I'm back at full force and full speed. I was a guest host on Gotham City Tonight last week with Ryan Dole and Geek Dad Jay. One of the comments said I seemed more subdued because I was tired. It was midnight. But Ryan, I had a great time. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, great. No, I was happy to have you. I'm glad you were able to make it after you said you probably weren't going to be able to. So I was really happy that you did.
I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I was like, "Hey, dude, I'm so exhausted. There's no way I'm gonna do it." And then I saw the thumbnail and it said Geek Dad Jay's joining me. I was like, "God damn, he's gonna make me look bad." Meanwhile, I had a great time. Welcome to the show, everybody. Holy shit, there's already a lot of people here. We appreciate your patronage. Welcome to Toy Anxiety live at 9:30 p.m. on a Tuesday night. We're gonna ask you right off the bat, hit that like button because we do have a giveaway tonight. I'm going to defer to Jacob Walsh because I've done it the last couple weeks, and you've told me how many likes we need to get to unlock this giveaway tonight. So, Jacob, what will be the magic number for this evening?
What was it last week? Do you remember?
I think it was 175 last week.
175. Well, then I think we're gonna have to just bump it right up to, let's say, 200.
200 likes.
There's already 140 people watching.
There you go.
Yeah, we can hit that.
We're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it. Let me go ahead and
I'd hit that.
I'd hit that like button. I had this dream that I ran a ninja. I swear to God, this happened in my dream. In my dream, I had a Ninja Turtles channel on YouTube, and I told everybody, don't forget to slash that like button. And I woke up and I hated myself.
Did it take off?
No, in my dream, no.
You need to go watch every single Ninja Turtle themed YouTube channel, and if that's not what they're saying, everyone. Until you come across one saying that.
Let me introduce my co-host before we say hi to the chat. Joining us all the way from Vancouver, British Columbia, sporting a very nice Avengers hat, and also look at that, facial hair's coming back already. What the fuck? It's only been a couple days.
I put some Play-Doh up my butt. I put some Play-Doh up my butt, and I just squeezed it out.
Okay.
I understand.
That's gross.
Now.
I love it. I love it.
I love that. I love what you just said.
Yeah,
it's one weird trick.
I never thought I'd hear I put some Play-Doh up my butt on Toy Anxiety, but now we have. That's pretty cool.
Well, we were all kids once, and there was a lot of Play-Doh going around.
Yeah.
Jake, I thought you were a lot of experimentation. It was the 80s.
Jacob, I thought you were going to say we were all kicking it around. It was someone was going to say it eventually.
My mom was always getting on to me for putting Play-Doh up the butt, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
by the way, we got some
tasting it.
Incredible super chats here. Let me say hi to Batman89 who says, "Good Lord, Craig's beard is looking immaculate tonight." That's what this 4K camera does. I thank you to Canon.
It's the lighting. It's the
lighting.
That.
Lighting make it lighting.
Look
yeah. And also Tmnt Universe. Wow. This is no comment, just $49.99.
What the fuck? Thank you.
That's amazing.
That's
so kind.
Thank you.
That $49.99 is him buying the slash pun from us.
Slash
100%.
It's yours.
That like button.
Utah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys. That support is incredible and it means a lot and helps us do what we do. Let me go ahead and say hi to my other co-hosts. Jacob Walsh, what's up, man?
Hey, I'm good. I'm excited for this week. I'm excited to maybe talk shit about Super7, even though I really like Super7. And,
yeah, but we get to talk shit. That's like the most fun thing.
Yeah,
in the world.
I mean, I love all my friends, but it's fun when you get to shit talk your friends. So
absolutely.
And I'm also excited for pickups this week.
Cool, very cool. And Abigail Gardner,
I'm ready for Apron Gate, and I won't say anything else about it. We'll get to it. Teasing it. Very excited. As a person who has worn aprons before in my life, want to talk about that. But I'm having a good night. This has been a really good day for me. And I'm happy that everyone's here. It's cool to see so many people in the door in the beginning. Like, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's
We're gonna
great.
have a good night.
It's great.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Abby wears an apron when she performs unnecessary surgeries in the backyard to people she finds on the street.
It's true. In the bathtub that I have in my backyard.
You know who else performed a lot of unnecessary
Yeah.
surgeries?
Oh boy.
What? I can't help it. All right. Who are you going to call? It's going to be me. Let's go ahead and say hi to the chat. We appreciate you guys being here on a Tuesday night. Here we go. Lots of new names. So if I screw up your names, sorry. Bacon McShig is here. Shinovo, Master Versal Toy Hunter, is here. Good Games Props and Collectibles. Rhythm Shark, Davey Sockrocker, Albert, Stephen Lawrence, Ryan Dugan, a Troy. Just one of them.
Just a Troy.
One of many Troy.
one of
Not
many
a
Troys.
Troy. It's a Troy.
Flash is here. Nolan, KJ Smith, Fireside Holdings, Grumpy Fish, Payne's Toy Samples, TMNT Universe. He says, I always say ninja kick that like button. Well,
That's
if you
a
want
good
to
one.
steal,
That's a good
good.
one.
That's good.
Yeah.
We need something here. Okay. Sad comment. Oh, never mind. Luke Crisoli's here. Toy Connections is here. Nolan, James Finipoli, Thanos Copter, Andrew's Gaytie's toy. Andrew Gaytie's toy.
Gaties.
Sorry,
The Gaties.
Gaties.
Like
The
instead of 80s,
Gaties.
it's 80s.
That's a
Yeah.
great decade.
but it's the Gaties. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, have you
Uh,
did you not grow up in the Gaties like the rest of us?
No, I was too busy not having friends and staring at the wall.
Oh,
just
you
like
were
these
living the
days.
straighties.
Yeah,
I want to say hi to Kayla Silva,
Yeah.
who's going to see M3gan.
Okay, good. Very
So
good, yes.
exciting. Tell me how it is. I
Uh,
want to see it.
Jessica Parker is here. Whamzula Steaks. Vasco
Going in or coming out?
Tony Taylor is here, and so on and so on. Lots of
What
really
did you do with Play-Doh?
There's so many awesome people here. We thank you guys for being here early. By the way, last night, another dream. I've been having the best dreams lately. I had a dream about the Godzilla game for NES. I need it. That's a horrible game,
You
or is it
need
great?
it?
I don't remember.
What are you going to play it on? Do you have an
Dreamcast?
No.
Because you seem to be talking about.
Oh, because of my dreams.
Was
Okay.
that okay?
The cover
Too
was
much.
one of those covers you'd walk through the store and just be like, dang, I need that.
Yeah.
Well, listen, guys, if you are new to the channel, we got to say, we appreciate you being here. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Tonight, we are going to have Extreme Toy Anxiety for our YHS and Toy Anxiety Patreon crew. We'll get to that a little bit later. And we're going to talk about our sponsor tonight, which is, again, GBFans.com. We're going to get to that a little bit later. We got some new sponsors coming in the next couple weeks. Excited about that. There's a lot happening over here. It's good times. But before we get,
we already have 207 people watching this. We already have 108 likes, which feels like that
Thank
was really
you.
fast.
Really fast.
I think it's my
Yeah, that
Dick
was
Tracy
awesome.
shirt.
It
Honestly,
was the
Yeah.
it's all it's
Yes.
Abby's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the dick.
Love Dick.
Well, what's the giveaway?
Well, the giveaway is the last
Is that
of my
another
Black Series
comic book?
figures. It's not a comic.
Oh, it's
book.
even better. It's
He's
Craig's.
looking for toys on the floor.
Yes, toys on the floor. That's our next show.
What didn't make the DTOLF this week?
Tonight's giveaway is actually two very cool, and I actually contemplated not giving these away, but I am going to give them away to
It's that,
Star Wars.
It's that Han Solo he picked up a couple
No,
weeks
it's
ago.
not. No, it's not. By the way, another super chat
Wow.
for the Dreamcast joke.
Thank
you
you.
very
I'll
much.
put that in my apron. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
There you go.
That was solid.
So we've
Abby's
got
hosting
our
the rest of the show.
God
Yeah,
damn
I'm,
it.
dude, I'm
Can
on.
Can I give away
Sorry.
toys?
Go ahead.
Can I give away free toys?
Makes
Please.
him so big just to be sure. Like it's my turn now.
It's my turn to talk. We've got two figures, so you're going to win both of these. It is the carbonized Star Wars The Mandalorian Scout Trooper, along with the carbonized Paz Vizsla, both Target exclusives. Retail value somewhere around, I don't know, Black Series prices, maybe like $1,000. So if we hit that,
a piece.
these are $1,000 a piece. If we hit that 200 likes tonight, we will, because we had a generous donor, unlock the full version of the Kaiju races for us. We'll talk about that a little bit later too.
Oh,
Hey, that
So-
Paz Vizsla toy. That's
That's
a
so
good
nice.
looking
These are
toy, I think.
great.
Yeah.
These are
I
great.
like
If you're
Scout
st-
Troopers.
Oh, dude, if you get
Yeah.
these two together, forget about
Those
it.
look pretty
Okay.
good.
Yeah, they're making out.
So we got a lot going on. Okay, so last little plug. I did want to say, Geek Dad Life this Sunday night. I am taking over hosting duties for Jay, who's flying to Germany. I wish I was doing that instead of hosting his show, but I guess I'll take the hosting duties.
Wait,
so
when
Sunday night.
Went Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Okay.
Sunday night.
We're technically doing some couple swapping, is what's happening.
Oh, yeah. So
on Sunday, for those of you who watch Geek Dad Live, I took John's spot with Jay.
Right.
But now Jay's leaving, and Craig's going to take Jay's spot with John.
Right. And then, by the way, I keep accidentally, anytime I try to text Geek Dad Jay, I accidentally text J Key and vice versa. So it's all confusing on my life. So before we get to our pickups, the thing I always like to ask, and if you're new to the channel, we always start with this. How was everybody's week in toys? And this has to do with pickups as well. So Ryan, let me ask you, how's your week in toys and action figures going?
Okay. This is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. This has never happened to me before. Now, I don't have any toys to show off this week. Nothing's come in. However, I have 5 separate packages on the way filled with toys from 3 different toy stores. 2 of them from Canada, 1 from eCollectibles, another one from CMD store in Quebec, and I've got 3 different boxes of loots coming from Big Bad Toy Store. And if you're wondering why I'm doing it in 3, because the last time I did it, I got 1 giant 1 cent. Customs was like, not today, Canada. And they dinged me for it because it was so big.
Well, they have it's because they have a, people may not know this, but I think Canada has sort of a, you can only let in so many X-Men a day.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's funny. Yeah. So I have 1 box that's coming. That's all TVC because I have a problem. I have another box that's coming. That's all those new X-Men. So it's like spirals on the way. All that stuff. eCollectibles, X-Men 275. That's one of the first 3 packs is on the way.
Dang.
So I've got like stuff coming. By the way, from eCollectibles, if you use the code Toying Around, which is my buddy Kevin's channel, you get an additional 10% off.
I love it.
Wow.
So if you're Canadian, and you're looking to save a buck, that's the place to go. So just a heads up. If you're American, I mean, you could shop there. They got a lot there. But
this is
more stuff on the way.
This is more for our brothers and sisters to the north, eh?
Mm-hmm.
See,
I
did it.
Right. So America's hat.
Cool.
That's who it's for. So I just want to say
there's
a lot. So expect a big. I might have to do my own just episode of like Ryan Dole pickups.
Well, listen, if it's anything like the last few weeks, it will be a slow news week. It will just spend the whole episode.
Yeah,
we're gonna squeeze those.
You know, honestly,
okay.
Yeah.
Normally this time of year is huge for news because all the companies are getting ready for Toy Fair and everything. But now Toy Fair's in September. Nobody knows what to do, so we're just going to make it up.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
$5
the next,
super
what
chat.
is it? The next fan. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. He just says McFly Toys. Few months in as a subscriber, first time watching live. Pick up the Neck Alpha and ET as well as Bottleneck Gallery. Mac from Mac and Me. So he's doing
nice.
He's having a
doing
good
yeah,
week.
those are solid pickups.
McFly Toys is having a good
aliens.
week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We salute you.
We salute.
Yeah. You get the toy anxiety salute.
What's the Canadian
2 fingers.
salute?
It's like,
Canadian salute is 3 fingers.
Wow. All right. All right.
Cool.
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 All right. So Jacob Walsh, how's your week in toys going?
Kind of random. I have a random assortment of stuff that I'll be showing off, but I teased last week. It might have been, I can't remember if it was during Extreme or not, but I teased I had kind of a big piece coming in this week.
Yeah.
But it's got that slow shipping.
Yeah.
And it's coming in. It says that it's going to be here on Thursday, which is, 2 days late for this. And it's a day late for Monster Island. So I'm like, oh, it's going to have to go around to the next week of show offs.
You got to start a new show that happens on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
So you can show
so
up
I
with
can
Thursday
show
packages.
I've been waiting on it, but it's okay. It's worth it.
Cool. Cool. And then I do want to shout out listener Matt Bush.
Yeah.
Always sending us top-notch packages. Now, Ryan,
without whom I would not have a week in toys.
There you go. Now, Ryan, you haven't got yours yet, obviously. It's all getting shipped to you. Jacob, you haven't seen your treats yet. You'll see him this weekend when you get here.
Oh, I saw him. Craig is so pissed.
Yeah, it was good, Brian. Dude, there's going to be so many treats given. I'm so excited.
But I do want to shout out, he sent me this new Real Ghostbusters t-shirt that I'm wearing, and I'm very much enjoying it. It's very comfortable. I needed a new t-shirt, went to the P.O. box, one was there. I'm like,
Craig woke up that morning. He's like, I really don't want to wash clothes.
Yeah,
all my shirts
straight
stink.
there. Yeah,
I went straight to the shirt box.
Job.
So thank you, thanks Matt. And then I know Abby's got something to show off as well. So
yeah, I'll show off.
Do you want to start off?
Sure. Yeah. Well, just piggybacking off of your t-shirt, I also got a really cool t-shirt from Matt Bush. It is an RGB Slimer.
Now, did he draw that? Is that an entry?
No.
Is that his entry? No.
This is no, but I will be wearing this when we do that episode and announce it because that's perfect. But yeah, it's a great shirt, and Draw Slimer contest is still going, and we have some great entries.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that a little bit later.
Okay, cool.
Well, cool. Well, let's get to some weekly pickups now. Ryan, you said you did not have pickups, correct?
No, they're on the way.
On the way, and my pickups are going to lead to some hefty discussion because I just have the kind of the main deal here. So, Abby, do you want to start us off?
The main event is Craig Goldberg.
I'm like the main event.
The show made him the main event.
Yeah,
100%.
What's new,
dude? I'm like, I got the pencil, man. I'm Dusty Rhodes, baby. Dogtown.
It better be better than Jake's. It better be better than Jake's.
All right, so Abigail, what do we got here?
Let's see. I've got a this is another Slimer, and I'm looking at it up close. It is so freaking cute.
And Matt sent this as well.
Yeah,
right?
Matt Bush sent this. It's the knit series. I'm seeing that now. So it looks like it's made out of hand yarn. Like it's been.
Oh, those are cool.
That's just
Those
a really
cool.
cute version of Slimer. I like that face. Great expression. That's a cool. It's from who made this?
Matt Bush.
Matt Bush. No, this is from
Matt Bush made it. That's his entry.
You know what?
That
doesn't even matter. It's very cool. Thank you, Matt Bush. That's your entry. I wish you all could see some of these Slimers we've got.
Now, Abigail, what about now? This is kind of a sponsorship kind of thing, but we got to talk about it.
This?
Yeah, this is important.
So I'm just gonna take over the whole top of this.
Well, people might.
Do you want me to wait?
No.
It kind of matches.
Now we saw it.
Cool.
So
this is Hot Wheels cereal. You may not know this, but Yes Have Some is a list. We're a cereal influencer, and I'd like to thank General Mills for sending us this box. I don't know what's in it, so I'm gonna open it.
Yeah. So you work on that, and we'll get to Jacob. I thought it was I'm not a big Hot Wheels collector, but cereal toys is kind of fun.
You are now.
I am now. I'm in.
But are there toys in there? Or is it just...
Well, that's what I don't know.
I hope it's just loose cereal when
Okay,
you
here we
open
go.
it.
So Abigail, what's in there?
There is in fact a toy in here.
Okay, so
Whoa.
let's figure
First,
this.
let me
Thank you to General Mills.
Yeah.
We have to legally say that this was.
Yeah, thank you to General Mills. We really appreciate the cereal.
That's a cool little setup.
This shit's great. Look at this. This is heavy. You have a that's a couple tracks that you can build and race.
Is that like a cereal? I'm putting that on eBay tonight.
I was about to say that's gonna. I was literally about to make the joke. That's gonna look so good on Craig's eBay page tonight.
That or guys, we got a really nice.
Why couldn't that be a prize?
Yeah, we got a nice Hot Wheels giveaway.
Prize?
Yeah,
maybe we
and
should do that as a
throwing
prize.
in the cereal.
Nice.
Well,
Craig's
what kind
getting
of
mad that I said
cereal
that
is
now.
it?
I'm so fucking mad.
Yeah,
It's
who wants to
not
win
that.
a Hot
You don't-
Wheels?
This toy's not included in the cereal box. That sucks. But the rest,
You
this is
like
very
purple
cool.
cars.
Can I? That's really cool. I want to take a look at that a little bit later.
Okay.
That's pretty damn cool. Thank you to General Mills.
Yeah,
for
thanks,
sending
General
that over.
Mills.
Thank you.
Thank you,
What
General
happened
Mills.
was they sent us.
Oh, cereal's cool.
They sent us the Ghostbuster cereal in 2021,
And we stayed on the list.
and they keep sending us cereal. It's amazing. Just like my shirts at the PO box. I'm like, man, I need some breakfast. Let me go to the mailbox. So
Never need cereal over here. It's great.
thank you, General Mills, for your hot. And they
Thank you,
announced a
General.
Hot Wheels. Thank you, General. The old Canadian salute. There you go.
Oh, sorry. I see Jeremy paid us asked how many mugs I'm drinking out of. I'm just going to address that. 2 different ones. This has coffee.
What? You got 2 different drinks?
This has
That's a nice
coffee. And
mug.
Spider-Man VFX crew. Thank you, Ryan, who worked on the movie. And then this is tea. This is green tea. So I've got 2 hot beverages. That's why I'm ruling the show tonight.
Some hot tea for the hot tea.
For the hot tea. Yeah. So it's good. You got 2 hot drinks. Keeps me going.
Love it. Absolutely great. Wow.
Thank you.
We've really, there's so much happening.
That's the cereal segment now.
Okay. The cereal segment is done.
Did it?
Jacob, let's go to you, man. I know you got some pickups.
Okay, I got a
This
couple.
this has been a big week for you, I feel.
Well, the first things that I got, I ordered from Toku Toy Town, so I have to
my
show
favorite.
this off first. There's a Godzilla it's a show for kids, and it's like all with puppets. It's like a Monster Island show, really cute Godzilla puppets, and they've been doing some figures based off of that show, and they just released figures 4 and 5, which are Anguirus here and Rodan's son, or is it Rodan's baby brother? I don't know. It's one of the two, but he's always got the egg. I don't know how clear these are showing up, but
They're like Muppet babies.
yeah, they're literally like Muppets. There's Godzilla, Minya, and Little Godzilla also included in this set, but those 3 came out a while ago. These were 4 and 5, and I was like, Jay, please buy me these toys so I can have them. So yeah,
Kyoto Film says Gojiban.
Gojiban. Yeah, Gojiban. That's it.
Okay.
There you go.
Kaiju baby.
It's awesome.
Love them.
Very cool.
I love it.
So other than that, I had a
I
friend
like
of
it
mine
when
came
Jake's
into
big.
He's
like
gonna
it when
get
I'm
big
big?
again.
A friend of mine came into town to get tattooed, and he brought me just like a pile of stuff. He was like, "Hey, I just have these are a ton of toys, all like stuff he's had. Some of it's old stuff." And he was like, "You can filter through it. Either if there's stuff in there you don't want, either give it away or just trash it, whatever. I don't know what all's here. I'm just giving it to you." And there's some old, there's definitely some stuff that is not for me. There's some old, there's some McFarlane movie Maniacs in it. But then there's Sin City toys, stuff I don't care about. But it also had
Somebody went to FYE in 2004.
Yeah, but then it also had the Bull Rex from The Lost World.
Whoa.
Wow.
I'm donating this to Craig because
Hot mom check.
I own it already. So
I'm so
Craig has a Bull Rex coming.
that's an expensive.
We have a Bull Rex.
The Lost World Bull Rex is not a cheap dinosaur.
Mhm.
Yeah. He also had this Jurassic Park Baryonyx figure, which this is from the original run. These were they were called Slash and Scream or something like that. The battery's dead in this one, but
Okay. And you
he
have
does
that
that.
already too. So
nope. This one was new to me, so that's mine. There was an Alan Grant figure with his little dinosaur that I'm going to bring to you. It's not from the first wave. It's like one of the weird ones where he's wearing some gear.
Cool.
But
sweet.
I'm just gonna go through some of this stuff so quick because there's a ton of Ghostbusters stuff.
Let's check it out, man. Vintage toys.
There's
rule.
a vintage Stay Puffed. There's
Love it.
I know this.
look at there. We got an Eduardo loose figure.
Cool.
That's not Ghostbusters, but
TMNT.
That's my
there's a
favorite
bunch
boy,
of
my
the-
duck.
Ace
Yeah,
Duck,
dude, there's a ton
Mailman.
of stuff. We got a Trash Man. We got this little guy that spits the thing out.
Bazooka.
Love Bazooka.
Two for Ryan. I got a
Oh!
Gambit and a Saber
Shit.
Tooth, big ones.
God, that Gambit looks legit.
Wait, whoa, Jacob. Hold those things up.
Yeah, let me
man.
see that Gambit
Those-
spin.
Those things look good.
They're
look
good,
at those
yeah.
colors.
Yeah, they
these
look
are-
really good.
He could use a new jacket. He could use a new jacket.
Yeah,
But other than
game
that-
worn.
But other than that, we got soft goods here. Look, these are pretty good toys. There's a couple
somebody could
other.
include them.
There's a couple other random Marvel toys. There's some Ghostbusters companion ghosts. Even I was very surprised to see this in complete condition, not broken.
Just
Wow.
a Kenner pack. Wow.
Just a Kenner pack from the original. I don't remember. who
hanging
had.
out.
Winston, I think this is Winston's, but
Damn.
unbroken.
I was gonna wear
here's
that New York City Comic Con, but I guess everyone's got one of those.
Everybody's got one now.
Forget it.
But I guess my friend John and maybe the universe has been listening to me over the last few weeks talk about how done I am with Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, because you're done.
Because John gives me this box of toys.
Yeah.
And I mean, we got this happy birthday. Can you see this thing? We got
You
You
gotta
wearing
see
a
that.
baby bib?
Happy birthday, Leo.
Or like a cutoff tee.
it's a happy birthday thing. He's holding a piece of pizza and he's got a little hat on. We got this rockin' Leonardo.
That's like when I'm in a band.
I got a clown. I got a clown Michelangelo. I got a magician Raphael.
Okay.
Jesus. These are
Hold
great
on.
figures.
We're not done. I got a
Yeah.
I got an ACAB Donatello or Leonardo
Oh,
here.
Wait, hold on. Wait, stop. Are you
We're
telling
getting
me that
coming.
Leo is a cop?
I am. This is the Leonardo cop. I got this wilderness Raphael.
Yeah, that's the Davy Crockett rap.
David Crockett. I got this
Oh, yeah.
boxing Leonardo.
I've never seen that
Nice.
figure.
Yeah,
There's-
what's good?
There's
Yeah.
baseball Raphael.
That's
Yeah.
Ryan's
I love-
favorite.
Uh-huh.
There's
Yeah, I
the,
love that. All right.
the Navy Michael. There's a ton of
I
Ninja
have that
Turtle
one, too.
toys.
He's a
And this is
sailor.
Mikey.
There's a bunch more.
Wait.
He just gave me so many of these old. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, you need a Technodrome so you can put all those toys in there and play
I
with
do now. Ryan, there
Mhm.
was one toy that I saved that I thought you would think was the best one.
Hey
Now-
Jacob, real quick. TMNT Universe, our our benefactor today. Says,
Yeah.
if you found a scratch, you could send it over to him. So yeah.
No scratch, but there's a couple. There's some others, but nothing.
Now, Jacob, let's have a little philosophical discussion here.
Okay.
Let's say John gives you this box, all right?
Yeah.
John's a good friend. He's doing
Yeah.
tattoos and all this stuff. Let's say you're digging through and you find a minty scratch.
Right.
What do you do from what is the morality play here?
Well, he gave it to me.
Exactly.
It's mine. He gave
So
me
here's the
toy.
deal.
He was gonna throw them away.
When
He
Jake
could've
dies,
done
I'm
the
putting my
research. He didn't.
It's so
When-
funny.
when Jake dies, I'm putting my Ewok coins and my Ewoks
Yeah.
on his body to get buried in. When
Yes,
I
we know.
die, he's gonna put scratch over my eyes.
Yeah. But we don't have one. That's
He
so
gave it to
funny.
me.
But if he did,
There was
if he did,
Ryan. There was one toy he gave me. There's one toy among this that he felt the need to explain because it's a toy that he himself customized. Now,
okay.
Craig knows what this is. It is a wrestling toy that he zombified, and I'm
Oh,
going to
gosh.
show it to you and see if you know who this is before we
Oh,
talk
no.
about it. So this is the
Wait,
figure.
is that's supposed to be Tarman?
No,
No.
it was just a wrestler that he zombified.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Am I
What
supposed to guess which
wrestler?
wrestler
What
it used to
wrestler
be?
is this? Yeah.
Ryan,
I
think
wanna
you're
say
home.
The Rock, but I think it's Chris Benoit.
It is Chris Benoit.
Whoa.
It's definitely Chris.
Do you know how
Benoit,
I-
so-
OMG.
I'm sending this to you, Ryan. This is.
Oh
I feel
God,
like you
please no.
should- It's
I know,
haunted, by
but,
the way. It is haunted with the
Yeah.
spirit of Chris Benoit.
Oh
It's.
my
Oh,
I can
no,
hear it
okay.
scuttering around the house at night.
I knew who it was by the. This sucks. I knew who it was by the tights.
It's all fucked up.
Oh, God damn it.
This is so fucked up.
Wow. Moving right along.
Moving right along.
Yeah,
Moving right along.
Thank you, though, Jacob. We appreciate that.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
is
well.
so dark. Troy.
Come on.
I'll just say thank you to John for giving me all these. There's like a bunch of Lord of the Rings toys in here. Like there's all kinds of random
Oh.
stuff in this box. So
Like
that
the
was
Toy Biz
maybe
era?
yeah, the older. I got it all bagged up because it's. I'm gonna be giving it to our friend Hal Clay this weekend. But
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Friend
yeah,
of the show.
ton
How
of stuff. So
Cool. Yeah.
There you go.
Love
There
Hal.
you go. Good pickups, Jacob. Man, those are great.
Thank you.
He's
Those
gonna
are
turn
very-
all those like Lord of the Rings toys and give them Hal heads.
Yeah,
That's what's gonna happen.
Hal's
This
idea.
is Hal as Aragorn. This is Hal as Gandalf.
It's so funny. That is good. Well, those are great pickups. I'm excited to get that Bull Rex. I'm nervous because displaying large dinosaurs is not easy. You got to find a proper shelf space for them, but I'm excited. Let's go. Potty D-Walk / Hal Clay says, damn straight. That's what we're gonna do. So let's see what we've got going. We're not going to acknowledge any of the comments about the zombified figure, but you guys are all very funny. It's very good. All right, let's move right.
I just saw Davy's comment. We're not going to put that on screen,
Yeah.
but it's
Nah.
good job.
Yes.
I do want to make an announcement. This is probably like the most amount of people we've ever had watching Toy Anxiety at one time. So we appreciate you guys being here. Go ahead and hit that like button because we got a Kaiju race later to give away some Black Series figures.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Abigail, before I get to my pickups, do you have anything else going on over there that needs to be addressed?
No, I just think I'm going to be a Hot Toys collector. Like, I feel like this was a backdoor entrance with the cereal. Like, I want to set up the track.
Well, you just said Hot Toys, not Hot Wheels.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Hot Toys? That's kind of a mix up here.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
I think I'll be a Hot Wheels collector.
Dude,
actually,
if you asked your parents for Hot Toys and they got you Hot Wheels, I would be Macaulay Culkining.
I know you'd be
parents.
upset.
I'd be at a lawyer's
Yeah.
office asking for.
There would be a
legal
backdoor
That's fine.
entry happening for sure.
I like cars.
Oh, god damn it. All right, so here we go with my pickups. Here we go. So after I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years, however long it's been, like a lot of other people, I got my Wave 1 Super7 Simpsons Ultimates. So we're going to talk about some of the controversies here in a little bit. So I'm going to leave this one. But I honestly haven't really even looked at these. So we've been a little bit, I don't want to say tough, but there's been some stuff going on with Super 7 as far as like order run times, some of the QC quality issues as far as, breaking legs and, some of the loose joints and stuff like that. But the main thing lately has been the likenesses. Like we saw that likeness of, what was it? The Green Ranger figure, and then
The Giant.
the Andre the Giant,
Mhm.
and the Silverhawks figures. So I wasn't really worried about these Simpsons figures because, to be honest, this is the kind of stuff Super 7 knocks out of the park. So first of all, the first thing I'll say is I'm always impressed with the packaging with Super 7. Like, this artwork is amazing on the back. These figures are big. So the first one we've got Robot.
Who?
Robot Itchy here.
He doesn't even know. He had to look. To see
No, I
which
wasn't.
was
I was looking at these art.
which one's
You had to look. You had to
Super
look.
fan.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
It's all right.
Wilderness Wrath.
I wouldn't have known either, but I didn't spend
Wilderness-
$300 buying them.
I had a 1 or 2 chance. Anyways, first of all, acknowledge your tribal chief, okay? Hold on. Let's go to Logan Wood real quick for a $5 super chat. Those upscaled X-Men were all the rage back in the day. I recently bought that Gamut. He is legit, but the pleather sadly hasn't held up. Hey, Abby, pleather isn't really.
It's tough. Pleather. I had a pleather miniskirt in high school. It's hard. It's
So did Gambit. Okay.
it's tough.
So on Extreme Toy Anxiety Night, I'm going to bust a few of these open and take a look at them. But man, this is a giant figure. Like, this thing is big. So that's our first guy there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to Poochie here, which I cannot wait to get this guy open. The alternate faces are really cool. I'm trying to get it out of the light there. I'm trying to focus it a little bit for you guys. But again, really interesting character selection for this first wave. I mean, obviously they want this. Hopefully they can go 40, 50, 70, 80 figures deep with this thing, right? I think the Turtles line is probably about as deep as they've gotten, but they're really starting off with some kind of deeper cut characters here. And Ryan, anytime we like brainstorm or fantasy book lines of Super 7, like one of the rules is, if they were going to do, I don't know, if they were going to do Muppets, or we were talking about Sesame Street because they got the Sesame Street line, right? So if they were going to do Wave 1 Sesame Street, it wouldn't just be, regular Big Bird, Elmo, Bert, Ernie, Oscar the Grouch. Like, you'd probably have one or two, stalwarts, and then like some deeper cut. Who like what was the Grover? There's like
you would do like a Prairie Dawn,
Super Grover.
Super
You're
Grover.
like,
Super
Grover. I think Super Grover is a knockout idea for an ultimate.
Yeah,
straight up.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe
that would have to be first wave.
Hey, maybe
But,
on Extreme
you'd
we'll
probably
talk
do like
about
Two-Headed Monster. That would probably be in there.
Mm-hmm.
Tickle Me Elmo.
And then it would be like it would be bedtime Ernie with his PJs and like cookies.
Mm.
And then like a human character.
Ernie,
Nobody really
wants.
wants.
cookies in the bed.
Yeah,
a human character, and
nobody.
nobody even knows that the faces are bad because nobody remembers the humans.
I think this looks like Mr. Witherspoon. Was there a Mr. Witherspoon?
What
Sherlock
about
Hemlock would
the
be
little-
a good one.
What about the little hand puppets with the castle? What were they called?
Eureka's Castle?
Eureka's Castle.
No. It was
Mr.
like
Rogers.
a segment.
No,
on.
I know which one you're talking about.
okay.
Yeah,
So they
one
would
of those
go
mini
over to the
shorts that they
castle, and it
had.
would. Yeah. They would. I don't know. All right.
All right, cool. Can we get a Mr. Rogers NECA figure? I don't want a Super 7 Mr. Rogers. I don't want that nightmare, but I think NECA.
Yeah,
I don't
now
want
I
Hot
want
Toys,
Euphoria.
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, I want Euphoria to be done by NECA now. My Euphoria Ultimates need to be done by NECA.
All right, so now we've got Deep Space Homer, and what's really cool is on the back it shows you which episode the appearance was. So this is from season 5, episode 15, February 24th, 1994. I mean, look at the detail. I can't wait to look at this thing. This is an amazing looking figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that one.
Like, have you guys seen the size comparisons?
He comes with a floating.
Fuck
potato
you.
chip.
I know all these
buy. You
characters.
got it.
Jesus. What'd you say, Jacob?
He comes with floating potato chips. I like that.
Oh, dude, I cannot wait to
Yeah,
get
I
this
like
on
that
display.
too.
These are 3 or 4 times the size of like the World of Springfield Playmates figures. These are huge. So if anybody was like, oh, I remember when they first announced these, there was people like, I'm just gonna get a couple of them to mix them with my Playmates figures, some of the deep cut characters they didn't release. Like, no, this is a kaiju
Can't do
coming
it.
through Springfield. Okay. All right. Now
They should do those. Remember when they had all like the mascots become kaijus and destroy Springfield because Homer stole the donut?
I don't think Craig does.
Treehouse of Terror.
wow,
So,
guys, The
Craig-
Simpsons has been on for 45 fucking years.
Oh, sorry. Do we have to wait for them to actually make it so they can tell you on the box what episode that is?
Robot Scratchy.
All right.
I love
Yeah.
it.
It is a little weird to me that they did Itchy and Scratchy.
In the first,
Right? Yeah.
as
in the first
robots
wave
in the
did,
first
but-
wave?
Yeah, like you put those two together in one wave. That seems a little like maybe they should have done one, and then the next wave.
It
would
tells
have
me
been
they
the
don't have the confidence that this is going to make it to wave 4 or 5. Could you imagine,
You
like,
know what though?
yeah,
These are from their Jurassic Park episode.
other. Yeah.
Mhm.
Original air date October 2nd, 1994. That timing lines up. That would have been right after Jurassic Park was really popular.
Yeah, because it came out on VHS in October of
Mhm.
1994.
Man, we're full of information here. This is
Mhm.
pretty
Yeah, about
weird.
other things, not about The Simpsons.
All right, so let's talk about it. My last. Oh, that's all right. So this is the controversy tonight, right? And this is what our headline was on our thumbnail. What is going on with
Should I go
Super
put my put it on?
your apron?
Yeah.
Somebody has to have
Yeah.
an apron. All right, here it is. This is the Mo figure appearance, season 1, episode 1, December 17th, 1989. As you recall, Santa's little helper, that poor dog, which, by the way, never really put on any weight throughout the season. I don't know if they just adopted that dog and never fed it, but
Well,
Poor guy.
it's the type of dog that it is, Craig.
poor hungry one.
Those great. What is he? A greyhound or?
He's like a greyhound. He's a racehorse.
those
A
dogs
leaner build.
those
A
are-
race
yeah,
dog.
those
I would call
dogs
him a
are-
racehorse.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
those
here we
little
go.
dogs.
Yes. We're not body shaming any dogs here.
This is the Mo figure. This is the only regular human, like non-variant character, not deep cut, not side character. Like Mo's like main character every episode essentially. Multiple faces, amazing figure. People started opening it yesterday and realized He does not have his apron. People thought it was a mistake because Super7 solicited this figure with the apron. And as you can see on the back, he has his apron. Mo without his apron looks like a WWF referee.
Yeah, how can you get new work done?
From 1988, right?
Dude.
So, I think this is a problem. And here's why I think it's a problem. Am I going to not display it because he doesn't have his apron? No. I hope Super7 rectifies this and sends everybody an apron. But
it's not going to happen.
That's probably not going to happen. When you are paying, these are premium action figures. This is a $65 action figure. If it says it's going to have an apron, a nice soft goods apron, you expect it to have the apron. Now, the question I have is, Ryan, we can roundtable this. Let's look all of our friends in the eye here in the chat, and let's be honest. It's time to get real. Ryan, is this a mistake, or is this a cost-cutting measure that they would hope people didn't pick up on? Which literally the first person who got one went to Twitter. Where's my apron?
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping it's a mistake,
right?
Because it would be a mistake not to give people a heads up that they made a cost-cutting measure, and it's not like I understand. I know someone in the chat even just said like it's not a deal breaker, to not get this apron. However, it should come with everything you see here. If this is what's advertised,
yes,
it should come with everything. So
I agree.
If it is a mistake, it should be rectified. Even if it's a cost-cutting measure, by not telling people, that's a mistake, and it should be rectified.
Right.
And
Communication,
I think, even if you have to send in, you cut your box and send a proof of purchase to get it, or whatever it is you need to do. Like, I don't know. I think Super7 needs to do something. Super7's with their Ultimates line specifically, not their reaction line, but I find with their Ultimates line, they've been in hot water with a lot of people. Or a lot of
which you also need hot water to take these heads off and put them on, by the way. Be careful with these things.
So be careful. So I think between like Andre the Giant, people say like there's been a lot of talk, not just Geek Dad Life, but I mean there've been like people talking about quality issues with the latest wave of Ninja Turtles Ultimates.
Right.
The paint jobs, like I said, for Andre and the Silverhawks. I think they got to be super careful. So again, we might get into this. I think they were hinting at like a reaction $500 G.I. Joe vehicle. Before they even start to think about $500 vehicles, they should be looking at what they're already putting out to make sure that the quality is there.
Right.
And that if there are any cost-cutting measures along the way or any changes, because they didn't hesitate to be like, oh, Krusty ain't coming with the cigar anymore. That's fine. Disney said no. Bang. So if there are going to be any changes, whether they're big or small, like they should be telling people. There should be communication there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's go to this super chat real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Danny K. The biggest problem Super7 has with their Ultimates lines, they actually be had for cheaper on secondary market. By the way, where's my Thunder Tank? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing that's happening is these things are hitting and then shown up on Amazon. I mean, I actually canceled my second wave of Disney Ultimates because the first wave all showed up on Amazon for $30 and $35 a piece. Well, I'd much rather pay $30 than $60. That's just good financial sense. Whoa, another super chat.
Thanks, Lewis.
Paul Schreiber, Conan, Andre, TMNT, April, Silverhawks, Chichara, all reaction figure level paint jobs. Yeah, there's some issues. Jacob, do you want to chime in on this?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, Davey says I can't help but feel a little spoiled being upset about an apron accessory, and it's like this wouldn't be a conversation if this was just a toy company that was like, oh, we decided, even if they didn't tell us, if they were just like, oh, you know what, somewhere between this phase and this phase, they decided they weren't going to do one of the accessories, I would not give a shit. But it's the fact that it's like all of these other little things are kind of starting to build up. And it's like, when you have all the, QC issues and all the loose joints, like I only own, I think 6 Super7 figures. I have more on pre-order, but in hand, I got about 6. I think they all look amazing. there's not one of them that doesn't have at least one joint that feels like it's just hanging on by nothing. So
Yeah.
it's just all the little things build up. Now they're doing this kind of thing. It just gets a little scary, and it starts to feel like, oh, what's happening over there? That's the worry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with automaton. Plus, it's an essential part of most outfit. And yes, I've worked the bar. You've got to have your apron on. You wash your hands constantly, and then you're like doing this. It's an important part, especially if it was soft goods, because that adds a lot of detail to the figure.
So that's a really good point, BC DeLorean. Did they check? Yeah. When I opened, this is going to be like the new, what's that rail on the back of the USS Flag? The reason it's so rare is because every kid just threw it away because it was part of the plastic punch outs, and it looked like part of the shit.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is this, Abby, that's a great point. If I found out like, oh, it was supposed to have an extra pair of hands, or it didn't come with the panda or the flaming, beer glass or whatever, I'd probably be like, okay, would have been cool to have. But like, if they send out the Bartman figure and it doesn't have its cape, then that's where the issue is, right? Like, it's a kind of a core essential part to the character's like design. Like, I feel like anytime you watch The Simpsons, Moe's wearing his apron, right? And he's the only regular character.
And Craig, by the way, that drink is called Flaming Moe.
Yeah, the Flaming Moe. Thank you. God damn it. I should probably just fucking return these figures, huh? Why do I even have these? I will say this. I've seen at least 5 episodes of every season of The Simpsons for like the first 20 years. After that, who's keeping up with the like, that's going to be the other problem. Is Super 7's going to be like, this from season 34. Like, what? Who's asking for that figure? Let's go to the chat because there's some really good stuff here. Michael Miller, who's going to use Michael Miller? This is such a wild looking Marge figure. That's really funny. Sorry, these chats are going
quickly.
While you're doing that, I will say we have 325 people watching. We're sitting at around 187 likes.
All right, let's unlock those
get
likes.
over the hump.
Yeah, that's
200 likes for our giveaway tonight.
200.
Yeah.
R Green, he doesn't wear the apron when he's not at the bar. Yeah, but he's normally at the bar. By the way, I was trying to last night come up with a really catchy, like, Bart's always prank calling him, like Bart calling Moe and being like, yeah, I'm looking for Moe's apron. Moe's apron's gone. I thought that was at 2 in the morning. Okay. I was like,
you thought that was funny at 2
at 2 a.m. I wrote at 2 o'clock this morning. I literally wrote in my journal. I said, I might be the next George Carlin with this one. They're not going to believe.
Should have been a lot of good work in your sleep recently.
Now, Baducci says, I'd rather lose the panda and have the apron.
Yeah. Sure. And one of the things I was wondering is it a cost issue because the soft goods might be a more expensive kind of thing? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. And now everybody's gumming up with Amanda. Yes, we all know about Amanda Hug and Kiss, and Mike's Erect, or My Dick's Erect, and Mike Hunt, and all that stuff. All those
That's
fun.
My favorite.
Dude, how come you didn't?
I don't know if that one
I am surprised you didn't do like.
I didn't do that one of the
apron
Simpsons.
here.
Which one?
Oh.
Like his apron here.
I like Mike
First
Hunt,
name Moe.
What'd you say?
Like, wouldn't you do like, hey, is apron here? First name Moe. Hey, is Moe apron here? I see Moe apron.
Well, I see no apron, and that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways,
210 likes, by the way.
Hey, we did
sick.
it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Jason Smith.
I'll go put my apron on.
Is Amanda here? Amanda Lorian. That's fun. I'm having fun now. Bend over. IP freely, guys.
Yes.
Hey, whoa! Is this how adults get together and have fun, or what?
Yes. Oh, we complain about our toys.
Michael Palmer, this is my sad comment. My dream line is a nice articulated Sesame Street line. If Super 7 goes Ultimates, I'm honestly kind of worried about it. Yeah, I mean, Ryan, we talked about that, and we were talking about it a little bit earlier. I mean, I think with Super 7's design and where they excel, I think they would do pretty well on a Sesame Street line. I really do.
Oh, they do amazing.
Yeah,
because I would think like they do good jobs with like those. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, as long as they could stand up, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
that's the issue,
right?
Well,
Yep.
Oscar's in a trash can, so that
would be good.
you can
Oscar
get
will
that.
be okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oscar would be okay.
That's
I just
my favorite.
like you
Sesame
just
Street.
hear that giant like when you're a toy collector and you hear the toys fall in the other room and it's so stressful. It's just like doo doo. It's like there's my Snuffleupagus on the ground again,
Yeah.
showing up on the Richter scale.
Broke his trunk.
Ryan, Jacob, Abigail, anything
Mm-hmm.
else to say about Super 7? What kind of advice can we give them? Like what would make like what
Slow
makes,
down.
Yeah, we're getting red flags.
Chew
Gotta
your
set some
food.
boundaries.
Okay.
Just
Communicate.
slow down. Yeah, slow down
Communication.
and maybe get some of this stuff done before we worry about some of this stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't put up 6 waves of pre-order before wave 1 comes up.
Well, they're good. That's literally their special move. That's like their finisher. That's their Mortal Kombat. That's what they're known for.
Yeah.
It's like Super 7, finish him. Oh, they just unveiled another wave of Simpsons figures.
Or just a new IP all of a sudden.
yeah.
You're complaining about that? Well, you'll want these.
Sometimes I wonder if they even know, like the IPs know they're getting announced as Super. Like next week, Super 7 is going to announce a collaboration with Toy Anxiety. We're like, they are? We didn't even
What?
know. Nobody asked us.
Are
Our
we getting our own
souls are in the
reaction figures?
toys.
Because
We better get
I'd be down
aprons.
for reaction.
Let's go to the chat and have a little fun here. Honor Guard DC says Super 7's had their problems, but I honestly never thought I would have a Prince John and Robin Hood figure, so I'm inclined to give them some slack. Yeah, I mean, when they knock it out of the park, which is more often than not, really, they do. It's great. Surprised Super 7 didn't do Family Guy. I'm not gonna lie. If they did, I'd like to say I'd get the first wave, but there's no way you'd get the whole family. Like, what would be the first wave of Family Guy? It'd be like
be the chicken,
yes,
the monkey,
the chicken,
Yeah.
the monkey,
Meg, regular Meg,
regular
and then-
Meg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's, I don't know.
Yeah,
Some other
that's really
weird-
funny.
Cross country tour.
Grumpy Fish says, "Is there a chance Super 7 makes it through this year between Andre missing accessories? What's the deal, Brian?" Well, I don't think Super 7, like, there's no sign that they have like financial trouble. I mean, I was surprised that for some reason I thought it was going to be another 6 months before the Simpsons figures showed up. But I mean, these things do tend to catch up with companies eventually. And if I think the thing is, like, I don't know how many people pre-ordered Silverhawks figures, but if they start seeing like a lot of returns and stuff, that's where you start running into issues. And Ryan, did you see the Good Brothers Ultimates? They had to cancel because they didn't get enough orders, which is probably, that sucks for them,
Well, who are the Good Brothers?
Well,
like,
they're
who fucking, what is that?
They're
Wrestling?
wrestlers. They're
Okay.
wrestlers. Yeah.
All right. Well, okay.
I just
But-
want to acknowledge the chat's really into the Family Guy toy
What-
line for
yeah?
Super 7. Yeah, a lot
Are
of
we?
people.
Are we?
There's a demand for it.
Brian, Stewie, and yeah.
Not a lot of Quagmire though.
No. Fingers crossed on. Let's see, Ultimates, Gem, and the holograms. Yeah. Toy art. I'd buy that damn chicken. Yeah. No, it would be Chris. Chris, and then the old guy, the neighbor with the with. Come here, boy.
Popsicle
that
guy.
guy. Yeah.
What's his name? Herbert, I think.
Yeah. Come over here, get a popsicle. That's fun. Family Guy's fun. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I'm having fun talking about it.
Okay.
Cleveland. You do a Cleveland. All right. Man, there's a lot of people here. We appreciate you guys. Anything else on Super 7? Ready to move on to a couple other news bits?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Before we do that, I do want to let everybody know that today's episode is brought to you by our good friends at GBFans.com. I know all of you probably got in your super amazing Ghostbusters Spangler Proton packs, and you need to find an Alice frame to attach to the back. You're going to go to gbfans.com. Our great friend AJ Quick, he's been running GB Fans, and just like Bobby Brown, he's on his own. So cut the guy some slack, all right? He's drowning. You got people who've never even dreamed of having a Proton pack. Now they're trying to learn what an Alice frame is. It's a lot of work for them. Get over to gbfans.com.
Yeah, the Has-Bros have to ask the Has-Beens on which Alice frame they need.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
A lot of controversy going on in the Ghostbusters community these days. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know if it's
seems to be losing
controversy.
their-
Wait,
I'd probably say,
controversy
like-
in the Ghostbusters?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it controversy. I
Yeah.
would call
It's
it probably
something.
something like pissy old men.
Yeah, there's pissy old men.
Mm.
There's a lot of pissy old men happening in Ghostbusters.
Even the pissy old men who got proton packs are still being pissy. I don't know what's happening, but listen, I got my Spangler pack. It's incredible, and I added an Alice frame that I got from GBFans. And if you want to know which Alice frame to get, they even have a buyer's guide, so you can learn, you can educate yourself, and then you can buy all of the pieces to modify your Spangler pack, or even start your own proton pack build. You can do whatever you want because you're an individual. You don't have to. You can just do what you want to do.
You're
That's
a Kadalt. Buy what you want.
Yeah.
You want a steel Alice frame? Get a
Yeah.
steel Alice frame. Nobody cares.
If you want to steal an Alice frame,
Mhm.
try it, I guess.
Try
so
it.
for
See
more-
what happens.
For all of your Ghostbusters props and collectibles needs, head over to gbfans.com. Let's get into some more news, guys. Okay, so a couple little news bits. It was a little bit of a slow week, but I did want to mention a couple of these things. First of all, check this out. Speaking of Super 7, Jacob, did you see this today? The new Rodan
I
reaction
did.
figure.
I definitely did.
How
I mean,
about this?
I think it's cool. I was talking to Jay Key about it. I think it's really cool that Super 7 is kind of taking old, sort of famous kaiju Safubi figures and putting them in reaction form. I'm not like super interested in trying to collect all of the Godzilla reaction stuff just because there's too much Godzilla. I have to pick and choose. But this is cool. They did this with the other Godzilla Shogun figure. So I think this is a cool pickup for sure.
This is my Rodan.
And Abby's got a Rodan right there. By the way, I just put in the giveaway form into the chat, so we'll be doing that here in just a little bit. So go ahead and enter. We're gonna have some fun at the end of the show, giving away these Black Series figures. Cool. So yeah, I'm not really inclined to buy these either until you are at like Comic-Con or whatever, and you're at the.
I've picked up a few. Like I got a couple of the like glow in the dark ones. I did get the regular like Shogun Godzilla one. If I saw this in the wild, maybe I'd pick it up. But I've passed on a lot of the other reaction Godzilla figures.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, we can talk about Super 7 having some some issues here and there, like all toy companies do. But yep. I just got my new Godzilla Super 7, no tail. I don't know what to do. Okay, so pretty cool there. Let's look at this was something like this just gets me going, and I don't know why. So Seinfeld.
I love Seinfeld,
but this is Fisher Price.
Oh,
the what are they called?
Little buddies, I
Little
think.
people.
They called little people.
Maybe I just said little buddy because Kramer calls everybody buddy, but
Hey,
yeah, little
buddy.
people, little something.
So there's Seinfeld's my all-time favorite TV show. I think all of us here absolutely love and adore Seinfeld. Not a lot of toys and collectibles. Like there's been some stuff the last couple of years, but there's never been proper action figures. I mean, there's been some Funko Pops and stuff like that. But to me, I'm buying these. I don't care. Because it doesn't make, like, if you really think about it.
is this the only Elaine action figure in existence?
Other than I think, did they put out Funko Pops or something?
Okay,
There's
that
there's
doesn't count. But
something.
yeah,
There's
Okay.
like, yeah, they did those little like not Lego, but Funko put out those
Right.
things.
one day I want a fully articulated, scaled Elaine
Oh, we need Super 7
with soft
Ultimates.
goods jackets.
That would be great. We've actually we already did this.
Yeah,
once
we
before.
did that long time
on
ago.
Extreme Toy Anxiety. We booked out our dream
Well,
Seinfeld.
She would be the selling point for me on this set of 4. That would make it
Yeah, this looks like season
worth
3.
it. Yeah.
I love that Jerry has a microphone. Kind of doesn't make sense since he's wearing his normal clothes. But I don't know. I just love Seinfeld. I really do. It's my favorite show of all time. And to me, something like this makes no sense on any level because these are toys made for like 2-year-olds, literally.
Yeah,
And
it's a weird pairing.
it's a
for
weird
sure.
pairing. But anybody else? Anybody picking these up on day one?
No, probably not. Like, I mean, I like Seinfeld too, but I don't really love the look of these. I know this is just how these figures look.
Right.
And I do have a set of like Universal Monsters that they put out, but the Universal Monsters look cooler than these. I don't know what it is about these. I'm not in love with them. That being said, if I saw them, I'd probably just like pick them up just out of excitement. Maybe, I don't know.
Tidarium Hanger says Elaine must be fully articulated to recreate her character on the show. There's no way you could do Elaine's dance with this figure.
No.
Mm-mm.
Just do the thumbs.
The little kicks.
Little kicks.
I do love though that George has his eclair that he
The trash
when he
eclair.
crosses the line from man to bum.
That's so good.
We've all done it. You've gone back in the trash to get something.
I
It
would
was
say,
on the top.
I wouldn't say a large percentage, but definitely a percentage of the food I've eaten in my life has come from
Trash.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, a percentage.
All right. Now we've talked about these before, but Ryan, let's talk about it. These are hitting.
They're hitting.
DC Superpowers. What is this? The third wave?
Yep, wave number 3. From what I've heard, though, the Wonder Woman, the cape is better than the last ones, and they didn't put a hole in it.
Okay, so it's just attached. They learned a lesson.
They learned a lesson. So now it's not attached to the plastic bubble anymore. I don't understand why it was in the first place.
Right, that was kind of
but people are already mad because
no, I can't imagine people being mad.
Yeah, because they can't. Because it's like, well, I can't find Deathstroke. Well, guess what? Better start hunting, buddy.
Can't find Deathstroke. What is this? Joss Whedon took over and got rid of him. Joss Whedon took over the McFarlane toys and got rid of Deathstroke. Ryan, you're kind of our resident expert on this line in general. So how do you feel about this character selection, Deathstroke, Nightwing, Wonder Woman? And could you enlighten me a little bit on which versions of these we're seeing here?
So Deathstroke, this is like the classic Deathstroke, the one that we would see in the 80s, 90s. This is the one that I think he was very highly anticipated to be in the original Superpowers line. But he isn't. But now we are kind of getting him. So this is exciting. Wonder Woman, this just looks like a new 52 style Wonder Woman.
It's a little bit more modern.
Awesome. A little more modern. Yep. No lasso, which is kind of weird, but you can get him from Cape Master. So check him out on Instagram. You can get one from him if you need one. And of course, we got class. He might. I bet you he will now. And then of course we've got Nightwing, Dick Grayson, the best Dick in the house. He's awesome. We all know who Dick Grayson is, and I love the packaging on all of them too. Is amazing. However, I find it weird that Nightwing just has the logo and it doesn't say Nightwing. So I don't know what the deal is there. And I'm wondering too if there was like some sort of copyright thing because he's not the only Nightwing that's available.
Well,
we got finger stripes, so we're all good.
I mean, maybe that's just like since each one has like an associated logo. Like, does the Superman have the Superman logo, or does it say Superman? I wonder. Probably just has a Superman logo. Right, always has the figure right next to him.
Yeah,
thank you, Chad Stewart.
Yeah, I have the figure like right by me.
Chad said a supervisor that he was sick, so he'd come home and join the group. We're supposed to keep that on the download, but I just read it. I just respect it. I've done it before, man.
Dude, it's gonna be a bummer when Chad walks into work tomorrow, and they're gonna be like, Chad,
we were watching Toy Anxiety last night.
He's gonna be like,
what is this?
Sit down, Chad. They're gonna it's gonna be like the bank of like the Batman 89 Batcave, like 40 TVs, and it's just all Toy Anxiety.
Yeah.
Love that.
Thank you, Chad.
Thank you, Chad.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Chad.
Appreciate it.
And thank you to your supervisor. Sounds like a great person for letting you home early to come and join a member, be a member.
Yeah.
That's such a Leonardo thing to say.
Normally, Abby's defending me against you people, but today she's just
I'm
really joining in on the fun.
Yeah.
Ryan, I can't wait to find those. I think the Superpowers, they're so cool. They're affordable. They're colorful. I love it.
I may or may not have already found them.
Really?
Well, he didn't show them
next
off
week.
tonight, so.
We'll find out next week on
A
Toy
cliffhanger.
Wow. Same Toy Anxiety time. I did that because that's what they used to do in Batman 66, where every episode was a cliffhanger. Okay, thank God. Thank God I had to get that up.
You know what the worst part about that? This late, like when Superpowers comes out,
Yeah.
people love to send me photos and be like, "Dude, look what I found." And my first question when I see it is, why didn't you ask me? Why didn't you tell me when you were at the store? And why didn't you offer to get some for me?
Because that's
I
the
would've
kind of
paid
friend
for
you
shipping.
are, Ryan.
Ryan would literally, Ryan's the kind of person who would be like, I'll just buy it for you. You need it more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
See, we don't understand that down here. That's not a very American thing to do. We are very much like, we're going to put ourselves first, step over your friends and enemies as needed.
I think the toy anxiety audience is a
No, we've got
good, kind group. Yeah.
No, we got a great.
I agree.
That's good.
Kayla Silva gets a shout out. She showed me a picture of like all those calico critters in store and was like, pick one. I like that.
Have you nerd said, who's that boy in Ryan's corner? I don't know what that means.
Ghost. It's a ghost.
I think he's referring to the facial hair thing, maybe.
I see.
Oh.
It's like a Sixth Sense thing.
I was like, pay no mind to that.
Pay no mind to that boy.
Yeah.
I see him once a week. He asks me for soup. That's fine. Okay, so last little piece of news, and we've kind of talked about this as well, but we did get our first official look at the new Super Mario Brothers movie figures from Jax. So this is going to be the first wave, I believe. We've got Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Mushroom Toad Man. What's his name?
Toad.
I'm starting to second guess myself.
Why do they look so surprised? What is it?
I'm looking
Are
at
their
that too, Jake.
eyes different? Like, are the Mario and Luigi's eyes on these figures?
This is actually the exact
somehow
moment
different from the other toys. They look so surprised
because we walked in on them.
No, this is the exact moment they found out Chris Pratt was voicing Mario, and they're like, reaction video.
This is their thumbnail.
This is their You'll never believe who's voicing Mario. I agree, Jacob. The eyes do. There's something about
the placement plus the brows being completely arched.
Yeah.
It also kind of doesn't it kind of look weird to see Mario with like details on his overalls for some reason. I don't know. There's something weird about it. I think I'll probably pick these up maybe, but there is something a little off about them. And I see people in the chat saying the same thing, but I think that's just because, they're depicting the more realized versions of them from the movie that none of us have seen yet. So
sure.
We're used to seeing very simple looking renditions of these characters for the last our entire lives. So, so maybe they're a little
real
characters
now.
Yeah, they're a little weird. I'll agree.
I do like that.
So
Mario
is
has
Toad in Lord of the Rings, and is he playing Samwise?
Yeah, he's got his little pan.
Yeah,
he's about to make some potatoes.
Middle Earth.
Nice.
Yeah, they're gonna sing
100%.
Hobbit songs, but it's gonna be like Mario.
Do potatoes talk?
I hope
Mario
there's a
Land?
scene. No. I hope there's a scene in the movie where Toad's like, "All right, guys, let's have dinner really quick." He gets fire going, his fire pit, pulls a piece off of his own head and cooks up, and they're like eating mushrooms.
I hope that's the actual dialogue. Like it cuts to Toad and he says, "Okay, guys, let's have dinner really quick.
Guys, let's eat really quick. I know we're all walking a lot. We got to eat real quick.
Mario, you've been holding that plunger all day." He's like,
Luigi's like, shit. I'm a vegan. And then kills him.
Yeah, he eats mushroom. He eats Toad.
He eats mushroom, is what you just said.
Well,
yeah.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm trying to censor myself. I had another funny thing to say, and let me tell you guys, it was like 10 out of 10. Abigail, do you like this?
I love the Fellowship of the Cart. It's great. These, yeah, no, I mean, honestly, I agree with Jake and everyone else. I think the eyes are very surprised looking. But sure, I'll get used to it. When I see the movie, I'll love them more.
Maybe I'll just collect this whole movie line. Can't be that extensive, right? It's like 6 figures.
Probably not.
All right, guys, that's about it as far as news, unless I missed anything super pressing. If you guys have anything else you would like us to tackle, we can let us know in the chat. We can get into it tonight, maybe on Extreme Toy Anxiety. Let's talk about Extreme Toy Anxiety real quick. So we have a Patreon here at Yes Have Some. It's patreon.com/Yes Have Some, where you get complete access to everything we do on Toy Anxiety, as well as Yes Have Some podcast. And we do an Extreme Toy Anxiety after show every week after the main show. It's kind of a free-for-all, very loose, very casual. We have some special guests sometimes. We open toys. We talk shit. We brainstorm, I don't know.
We have planning meetings. It's great.
Yeah, we do it all. We do it all. And by the way, the Jeffries are happening in mid-February, even though we're really cutting it close with planning and executing it. But guys, if you remember last year, we did the whole thing in a week. And it was great. So it'll be fun. Jacob, you're coming up this weekend to
We have plans.
we're gonna
Yeah.
do some stuff.
Got a
some
loose
filming,
structure.
and Ryan's been working on stuff. It's going to be great. So stay tuned for news on the Jeffries. Note to self: get with that artist we talked about doing the logo and get an update on that. Because once you get a logo, then you're official. But yeah, if you want to join us on Patreon, it's patreon.com/Yes Have Some for $5 a month. You can get into all of our bonus content and the YHS Discord. So Ryan, anything else to say to that?
Nope. Just sign up. We're funny.
Yeah. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you. That was
Yeah,
great.
you're welcome.
There you go. All right. Should we get to this giveaway?
Also, we're a
Should we get to
little
some
more
sad comments?
unhedged in Patreon as well. I should
you wanna
probably
do-
mention that.
Do you want to do sad comments and then the giveaway? Or
Yeah, I'm going to put the
what-
form in one more time, everybody, for the giveaway, but we'll get to sad comments first. Abby, is there anything else we need to cover before we do that?
No, I'm psyched for the Jeffries.
Yeah.
Psyched to be here. Got a lot of people watching. Appreciate that.
Yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
Okay, so if you're new to the channel, and something tells me at least a couple of you are, we have a little segment here called Sad Comments. This is where we scour the internet for the latest commentary on toys and action figures, and we give a voice to the voiceless by reading those comments out loud. Who has sad comments this week?
I got two.
I do.
Ryan, you got one. Jacob got two. All right, well, Jacob, we'll start with you, and then we'll go to Ryan, and then we'll finish with Jacob.
Okay.
What we do?
Okay.
This is the opposite of a sad comment. Thank you, Davey.
It's proven, scientific. Abby's very funny. Everybody, Ryan's right. I think we're funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd hang out with us.
Okay.
Jacob, where's this first sad comment coming from?
It is from Ghostbusters franchises worldwide. It is on the pack. The
Spangler.
HasLab Spangler pack.
Okay.
Going into the Facebook realm.
Hmm.
All right, here we go. First sad comment on the HasLab pack.
Don't be lazy. Make your own pack. Egon and Ray didn't order packs online. They are geniuses. Be a true Ghostbuster.
Oof.
Sounds like it
Call 'em
has
out.
been, not a Hasbro.
Hey,
Yes.
the line Egon and Ray didn't order packs online is one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life.
No, they had the option. They said, no, we're going to build.
Look at that. It's a river of packs online.
Well, I don't remember Phoebe building her own damn pack either.
Oh.
She went to Hasbro.com. Hasbro Pulse, I should say.
She got her Alice frame from GBFans.com.
There you go. There you go.
She got that lamp told her where to put everything too.
Ah,
They're just mad the lamp doesn't help them build their packs.
Yeah.
what a lamp do it.
Lampfans.com. We'll show you how to
Yeah.
do it.
This should be a shirt. Egon and Ray didn't order packs online. It's very funny.
Yeah.
That's good. I would wear that to Dragon Con.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
There you
Wear it
go.
to the Mellow Mushroom. Just be like, oh,
Mhm.
great. Let's listen to these guys talk again.
Just let people know what you're all about. Yeah.
Ryan, where's your
Yeah.
sad comment from?
Oh, me?
Yeah. You've got
I
one,
can't
right?
tell. Yeah, I got one.
Oh, cool.
I got two.
Yeah.
They're kind of back to back. One is there, and then all of a sudden there's another comment right underneath that I feel goes with it. So I'll read them both.
Okay,
These are
it's
on
like
the McFarlane Toy official Superpowers that we were just
McFarlane?
looking at earlier.
Okay, the Nightwing, the Wonder Woman, and the Deathstroke.
And the Deathstroke.
All right, here we go. McFarlane sad comments, which go hand in hand, like peas and carrots. Here we go.
Please, no Walmart exclusive. I can't find a vampire Batman or Eradicator anywhere. And I hope Cyborg Superman is on an updated, articulated, better body than the same Superman body that's been used 5 times. Comic Wonder Woman classic, please! I continue, as this is the comment that's underneath. I'd like to see that Deathstroke in 7-inch scale. And the superior Wonder Woman is the Dark Knight's Metal. That one is the definitive Wonder Woman.
Wow.
So they know the definitive Wonder Woman.
Brought the heat.
Holy shit.
What the heat? There was a lot of why not make this Wonder Woman in the other one? There was a lot of those. A lot of people asking for Wonder Woman, but
so maybe McFarlane collectors are about to start dealing with what Star Wars collectors deal with, which is Black Series got to figure why didn't Vintage Collection get it, or vice versa.
Yeah,
or maybe McFarlane will do what Vintage Collection did, and they'll put out a Bat Family 4-pack, and it'll be like 4 Deathstrokes.
Well, yeah. They're going to start doing a Deathstroke carbonized collection. The Kryptonite collection of Superman. He's just
the Kryptonite collection. God damn it. All right, Jacob, where's this next one from? Or this last one?
This is from Marvel Legends. This is on that Spider-Man figure they're putting out. The entire post was sad comments. Like, it was a lot of people complaining.
What?
Which
like
Spider?
I think it's I believe it's from the game. But it's like a $35 figure, and people are complaining that it's all like old parts, and I don't know. There's a lot of nobody's happy about it.
What a piece of junk.
Good for us.
Okay, so yeah, I believe that's like the new, what is it, the Gaming Greats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ever popular Gaming Greats.
The ever popular Gamerverse Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Last sad comment. Whoops. There we go. WIHS Radio.
Coming at you.
Toys Island. Sad comments. Here you go.
Craig, fix that.
Well, the reason is there's a weird. If any of you guys want to know, sometimes we have to play the sad comment music a little low because StreamYard has a bad bug where if it's too loud, it starts cutting out people's mics when they're talking. So
that makes me sad.
Was that a sad comment?
Yes.
Dear StreamYard, get your shit together. You make live streaming really easy. But this bug is pissing me. All right, here we go. Sorry. Turn it on.
Okay. This is corporate greed at its finest. They laugh at us collectors because they know they got us all in chains with this addiction to collecting. They know people will buy it. It's disgusting seeing this mindless consumerism. In all honesty, I want to break free from this. Enough is enough only when you decide it. And I decide for myself that it's now.
Loved it. It had a Mad Max, like a Morton Joe, dumping the toys over the cliff to the people to feed their addiction.
You know what? I want to make it one thing clear. I can quit anytime I choose.
Holy shit. Holy they've got us in chains.
Breaking the chains of toy collecting.
I do love when somebody refers to a $30 Marvel Legends Spider-Man as corporate greed at its finest. Like, no, there's real shining examples of corporate greed. You know, like
Yeah. Have you ever
billionaire
worked for
CEOs.
Disney?
Hey, here's corporate greed. Your CEO's a billionaire and they lay off 10% of the company and nobody's salaries get affected. And they put people out onto the fucking streets. That's corporate greed. Spider-Man, that's what that's what they've got us in chains. I love that.
I want to
so
break
much.
free.
that whole post was sad comments, but I didn't pick any of the others because they're all like it's just people saying the same thing over and over. And
Right.
Mhm.
and even in any of one of them were comments that also you find on every post. But I was just like, this one is so dramatic that it deserves to be read out loud.
Yeah, that was great.
Mhm.
That was
Yeah,
great.
it was
That was
fantastic.
awesome.
Loved it.
Real quick, Probert says just catching up, but remember, Super7 is the guys who sent a bonus bloody sword and spear because of delays with Conan and a replacement loincloth for Thundercats figure when the paint was off. Yeah, so maybe hopefully Super7 will see the apron issue and correct it and send everybody a 6-pack of Duff beer as
Mhm.
well, which is a pretty good Simpsons reference, if I do say so myself.
Let's
Did you
get to this
pre-order Duff
fucking
Bands?
race.
Oh,
Let's do this
bow.
race.
All right, guys. So let's go to the form here. 93 people have entered.
Whew.
What I am doing right now, and I think it's 100 max on the
So you're
Kaiju
you're
list.
telling me that we're about to see 93 different kaiju on this race form?
Ooh,
thing?
that sounds like a good all monsters attack.
Oops,
All
all
right.
monsters.
All right. So what we're gonna do now, guys, we've moved on from the Wheel of Death. Death. Shut up, Greg. We've moved on. We've got a brand new race in town, and it is the Kaiju Monster Race, where we've entered everybody into the race, and one winner will win
Where are they?
the Scout Trooper
93 out of 100.
and the
I
Paz
like it.
Vizsla.
Mm.
All right. So
Nice.
now we did a 1-minute race last week. I thought that was a perfect time. You guys want to go 1 minute again?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling
Sure,
you, 1
minute's
week.
good.
1 week
Mhm.
we're gonna do an hour race. So the whole show just gonna be
Just
us
do it for the
watching
whole
this
show.
race. All
Yeah,
right,
I'm
so
down
we're,
for
What's
that.
the
I love
lowest?
that.
Is there like a 5-second race? What?
that would be insane.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do 1
10
minute.
minutes.
No, that's 1 minute.
1 minute.
I'm gonna click set. It's figuring it out.
Oh! Okay,
It's
Jake,
just-
name them all.
Okay, well, listen, it's the same 5 over and over. Look,
Yeah,
I
it's
see,
just
I see 10 Stay
replicated.
Puffs. I see 10. Yeah, okay. It's like
10
the same.
Stay Puffs. Boy,
10
Rain Egon,
10
go
Stay
online and
Puffs.
order 10 Stay
Ah.
Puffs.
Let's do it. Hit that button, dude.
All right,
Let's
here we
go.
go. The race
Oh, no.
is on. How
Oh.
do you make it go?
Maybe the check
Everything's
button
broken
at the
on my
bottom.
end. There we go.
We don't know.
Is it
Well,
too
how-
Press
many?
Enter.
Too many monsters?
Enter. There it is.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Oh, an ATST.
ATST out front.
Fuck yeah.
Is that a Yeti? That's a Troy.
I love seeing these Stay Puffs. Just
Wait, is that a War of the Worlds thing?
Look at it.
Yeah, it's a tripod. We had one last week.
Okay.
Welcome, Stalker.
Mm.
He was ahead last week, too. Oh, Troy.
Here comes
Done.
Godzilla. Here comes
Surprised they don't
Godzilla.
have Amanda.
See Brock Parker on the air.
25 seconds to go. Vasco 23 with a nice lead out there in the front with the Chupacabra. ATSD coming out
Toyard.
the back. Here we go. We've got a T-Rex. Looks like Sue is broken
People are
from
coming from the
Chicago.
back. What's happening?
Toy Art, Scott Dix, Skylar Davis. Who's gonna win?
Toyard, come
Whoa.
on. Tony
Here
Taylor,
comes,
I see you too.
Here comes a couple
Yeah.
gorillas.
I gotta zoom so I can see something. I'm really enjoying
Rob
your
the
commentary,
Collector!
Craig.
Rob the Collector out from the back.
Whoa, Rob.
All right.
Nice.
How do you make it stop?
Oh,
There.
bro.
The collector. Holy shit. Well,
Okay.
some people are complaining that we didn't put the link up.
Well, I think we did.
We put it up a couple times.
No, you did a couple times.
A couple times.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do another one. You'll have another chance to win.
Next week.
You'll have another 1 out of 100 chance to win
Mm-hmm.
my old Black Series figure. That was great. Congratulations, Rob the Collector. All you have to do is send us a message at YHS Podcast on Twitter or Instagram with your shipping address.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll send it to you. That's how we do it here.
Yeah.
Well, this was a lot of fun, guys. We have Extreme Toy Anxiety coming right up. So if you would like to join us, make sure you're part of the YHS Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/yeshave-some. Abigail,
Yeah.
final thought.
Ray and Egon did not order their packs online, and that's just something we all need to remember. I think it's the best thing to come out of this episode.
It was
Thank
pretty
you.
I hope they retcon that and Ghostbusters 4 currently getting ready to film, and we do see a flashback of Ray and Egon ordering their packs online.
First, it's
100%.
It's the opening of the movie.
Ray's like, Egon, what is this? He's like,
Some of these packs are pretty expensive.
Spangler's like, this is called online. It's where you order things.
Just a random scene where Egon's like, I don't know why everybody thinks I built these. I ordered these off of eBay.
All right, everybody.
Congrats to Rob.
Congrats, Rob the Collector. Jake, this is a funny comment. That was fun. Closest thing to physical activity in a long time. Yeah, there you go.
Same.
It got my heart going. That's cool.
Well, listen, Jacob's going to play some Ninja Turtles handheld games. For Abigail Gardner, Ryan Dole, Jacob Walsh, we're going to be over at Extreme Toy Anxiety. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this after the fact, make sure you leave a comment. Let us know what you think. And
thank you at Hot Wheels and at General Mills for the samples. I was supposed to say that.
General.
It's literally written for me.
General Mills, get in here. I need your best men.
Yeah, for a great low rate, you can get online.
Not that general.
That's a different
Go to
general.
General and save some time.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next week. Join us every Tuesday. And also don't forget, over at Geeked Out Life, I will be hosting this Sunday night.
Yeah.
Bye.
Cool. Y'all might see Jar Jar. Probably not.
Fun begins.
Oh, no.
Gotham City tonight, tomorrow.
This is where the
Gotham City tonight, tomorrow.
Gotham City tomorrow.
Gotham City
Who's the
tomorrow.
big guy with the muscles?